Welcome back everyone to another Meals with Michael. So this recipe has been trending on TikTok. I've been seeing it there for a little while. Several people have been trying it out all around the world, it seems like. And even Rachel Ray tried it the other day. So I thought I would give it a go as well. So you've probably seen this. It's where you take basically feta and tomatoes to make a sauce. And then you have your pasta sauce with it with a few other ingredients if you want. So very simple thing here. So you take a bunch of, and I have here grape cherries. I've got a couple of cups of grape cherries that I've rinsed out. And you just basically put them in a casserole dish. Simple enough, okay? And then you take a block of feta cheese. I'm banging in my kitchen. A block of feta cheese. This is actually hard to find because of TikTok right now. I actually had to go to 2 grocery stores to get the whole block. There were a bunch of crumbles, which you could probably do crumbles, but I wasn't sure how much to get in that. So I got a block of feta, and you put that right in the middle of your tomatoes. As soon as you move them around, everything. Okay. Check your tomatoes, make sure they're all good. I had to get rid of one there. Okay. Then, simple enough, you're going to take some good quality olive oil, and I have extra virgin here, and you're going to just drizzle that over your tomatoes and cheese. You're going to add some salt to the whole thing. And then some black pepper. And then you can do some options, and I like options. So I actually have chopped up a medium shallot. So I'm going to sprinkle that in here so that it will caramelize in the oven. And then I've got about 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic. Because again, garlic is good. Garlic is flavor. So I have that, which I'm just going to place through here. And again, putting that in the oven now, letting it caramelize through the oven, I think is a great thing to do versus just putting it in as raw at the end, because I've seen where people say just put it in at the end. A little too strong of a garlic flavor for that. So you're going to put this in your oven at 350 degrees. I moved it from the middle rack is where I'm putting this at, and it's going to bake for about 40 minutes. And while that is baking, you can boil up the water for your pasta. I'm doing the bow tie pasta, so make sure you have some good water you've salted and put in your pasta during that time. And just because I like to do things a little extra off of this, I'm going to sear up some chicken breasts while I'm at this. I've just basic salt and pepper and oil, a little Italian seasoning in a fry pan on the stovetop to get everything cooked up, because I'm going to add some chicken to this as well. So this is going in our oven at 350 degrees for 40 minutes, and we'll see you at the end of that. Okay, so it's been 40 minutes, and you could smell the garlic and the shallots and the feta cheese and the tomatoes. Oh my. And during this time, I boiled up some pasta and got it ready to an al dente. We're using bow tie pastas. And I seared some chicken breasts. I just took 2 chicken breasts, salt and pepper, and some Italian seasonings, put them into a heavy pan skillet, 6 minutes on each side, and seared them up and let it rest and cut up, because we're going to add that to this. So let's see how this works. Now supposedly, you're supposed to, oh yes, this is awesome. I'm so excited by this. This is awesome. You basically mix this together, and your tomatoes are all soft and they're ready to go off of that. Your cheese is melted through the whole thing, and you're just basically mixing this together to create a nice cheese and tomato sauce. Now, if for some reason it's not creamy enough for you, you can add chicken stock to it, or you can add some heavy cream. You can add a little more cheese, like a Parmesan Reggiano or Asiago on top and everything if you want to do that. But I think this is going to be awesome. Now you can make these as mashed up as you want to kind of get this going. I think we're going to leave them a little bit on the whole side because we like tomato that much here in this household. Now if you used a larger tomato, like a beef stock or beef tomato, beef steak tomato, or Roma tomato, you'd want to quarter them down first. But these are grape tomatoes, so if you use grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes, then it's all good. You can just mix this up. As you see, it is awesome from a sauce perspective. So now you just add in your pasta to the whole thing. In order to keep this pasta from sticking once it was cooked, because it got cooked before my tomatoes and cheese were ready, I actually kept a little bit of pasta water in there and I added a little bit of olive oil to the whole thing, just to keep it so it is together. So we're just going to mix this up. Doesn't this look good? Oh my gosh, this is going to be so fantastic. So in this, we're going to add in our chicken that I've sliced up and just basically chunked up, because I like to add a little extra protein, not just a pure pasta dish off of that. I think it's important to have a balance when you're doing these things and not to be just pasta. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do, but that's not what I want to do, so we don't do it. All right, so we're going to test this out and see how it came out. Get a little bit of sauce on the side here with our pasta and a small base of chicken. Get it all. Remember, taste your food, because if you don't taste it, how can you know if they're going to enjoy it? That is so good. You know, often you see things on TikTok and social media and you wonder if they're any good or not, but that is very good. The garlic, the shallots, the tomato, the olive oil, salt, pepper, the feta cheese and everything. So this doesn't take too long, so a weeknight meal, pretty much done in about an hour, and you're ready to go. So that's it for this Meals with Michael. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.